Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jaguars and the Pats, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England Patriots. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be... during the wild card round, watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest. You factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Finds an alley to the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Patriots are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Keelan Robinson to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Sweet, Mike. Obviously, they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Matthew Judon in there for the sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Patriots offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stevenson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. We'll go right back to Stevenson. Stevenson's got a 1st down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They go play action for Lawrence. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's Logan Cook now. And John's to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. On the return is Jones. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going at the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's long. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion comes Thomas. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Pats able to add on. It is now 27-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Jags offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
When it starts bad, has a funny way of ending up getting... to be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Second down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. The defense dialed in. He's going backwards on that one, taken down back at his own 5.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 28-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 32 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he'll be taken down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now Lawrence. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Lawrence now on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes ETN running to the left. Well, this play, like this drive, going backwards. A loss there on 3rd down. A very quick 3-and-out. Jaguars ready to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's taken in at the 50. Look at him go! Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. Well, Greg, he kicked it out of his own end zone. Unfortunately, the ball returned back to the end zone. This time in the hands of the return man. A punt return score for 6.
Mike, punting out of your end zone, there's really 2 big factors. Oftentimes, the punter is in a hurry. He's one step, kick, get this thing out of there. But also the coverage unit. They're so worried about protecting the kick. They're late to get into coverage. I think that's what we saw here. Returner has a bunch of space to operate. He's able to take it all the way back for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Jaguars offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Jones. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. So, we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these 2 teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you 2 in just a moment. Isaiah Pacheco, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. We saw a solid first half from the Oklahoma man, Ramondre Stevenson. He's up over 100 yards rushing for the game already, and he scored 3 times as well, as they went to him early and often, and with good reason.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. These 2 teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here, the third quarter underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They fake the handoff. No chance at all. He'll go down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Shotgun now for Jones. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six. But to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now Ryland for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Patriots continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Prince with the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. This is taken at his own 30. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A run here with Stevenson. Room to run at the 35. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 11-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 36 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
They'll run on 1st down with Stevenson. And he will score again. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Prince with the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. The throw on the run is complete. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jones. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Third and long. Throwing now is Jones. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On now is Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. McManus's kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
To return is Jermichael Hasty. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense and Ramondre Stevenson heading out onto the field. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give running left, it is Stevenson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Stevenson's got a 1st down and more. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. On the handoff, Stevenson running left. Down the sideline, past the 40. 20, 15, and he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown Patriots. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. And the Pats add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Throwing on 1st down is oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. To throw is Jones. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in. And the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Jones. That's complete to ETN. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, he's on to punch it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The Patriots offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Stevenson's got a 1st down and more. And they cannot contain him at all. He He's into the end zone yet again. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Jones now on 1st down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
On 1st down, Joe, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't...
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And, man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Here we go. One final play. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. So it's a win for the Patriots. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.